Hey guys, Psychopath78 here with another gun review. This time we're going to talk about my very first pistol purchase, and it is the Browning Buckmark Whisper. And the reason it's called a Whisper is because of this very reason right here. It is a threaded barrel. So you put your silencer on there, and it's going to be whisper quiet. So that's why they call it the Whisper. But other than that, this pistol here is basically a Browning Buckmark camper model. And it's just the tried and true Browning Buckmark. It's been out forever, super accurate, super reliable, and in my opinion, super cheap for what it is. You could pick up a camper for $300, or you could get this model with a threaded barrel for $400. Again, this was my first pistol purchase, and if I would have known better, I would have just went with the camper model. But my shop only had these in stock, and I wanted a gun, and I wanted to go home with a gun that day, and this is what came home with me. I don't regret it. Maybe someday I'll get a suppressor for it and, shoot at my backyard once I get some more property. But until then, gun just is going to stay just like you see it and just goes with me to the range, and it gets shot a lot. For me, at least twice a week, I go through, 1 box a week of bulk ammo. And this gun is just shot a lot, and it is just awesome. So let's get into some details of this gun. We'll start from the back here. And we have a rubber grip here, a hard rubber grip, and it's got this nice thumb groove right in here. Your thumb lays really nicely right here. And these grips, they are symmetrical, so your other side is going to look just like this. So for left-handed shooters, right-handed shooters, you're going to get the same feeling grip on here. It's a nice grip, and your trigger finger lays real nicely on that opposite thumb groove. It just rests real good on there, and it puts it in perfect position for the trigger. There is no checkering on the back strap or front strap. It's just this checkering on the side panels, and honestly, it's sufficient enough. You combine the checkering with the nice grippy texture of those grips, and you're good to go. And before we get too far in, I just want to mention this gun has been safety checked. Right now, as you can tell with the shaky camera work, I'm shooting this with an iPhone, and I got two hands on the phone to try and keep this picture in focus. So prior to this, I did safety check it. There's no magazine in it right now, and definitely no round in the chamber, so we're good to go here. So moving on, up on the pistol right here, we have, I don't know if you can see this right here, that is your safety right here. Manual safety. It's not ambidextrous, so it's only set up for the right-handed shooter. Honestly though, I don't use the safety. This gun is just, it's always in the bag until it gets to the range, and when it gets to the range, I put it on the table, load my magazines, shoot it, then put it back in the bag when I'm done. So I'm not carrying this gun around. This gun is not sitting loaded in a drawer waiting to defend my home. It ain't that type of gun, in my opinion. So that's your safety. And moving a little bit further forward, we have right here is your slide release, and works good. The slide over here just it'll lock back on your last shot, so that's a good indicator of when it's time to reload. You got some nice slide serrations here, and it is indented, so it's real easy to grip. It's easy to rack that slide real quick, and you're good to go on there. And down here we have your mag release button, and again, it's just set up for right-handed shooters. So it's something to think in mind. If you're a lefty, this is just set up for the right-handed shooter. Same with all the controls up top, all for the righty. The mag release button is a little difficult to reach for me, and I do have large hands. I'm 6'6", and I wear a double extra large glove, and my thumb still finds it difficult to release the magazine from the firing grip. I do have to sort of modify my grip to get that magazine to drop. Something to think about. And moving a little bit forward, we have really nice trigger here. Beautiful design in my opinion. It's got these, I don't know if we could really get focused here. If you could sort of see on the side, it's beveled in with a little bit of serrations on there. And that makes it really easy for you to put your tip of your finger on that trigger. And it helps with just making a nice front to back trigger pull on there. It keeps everything real smooth, everything in line, and the trigger works really well. In my estimate, I haven't measured this, and to be honest, I haven't really checked around the net, but if I was to guess at how stiff of a trigger pull it is. We're talking probably in the 5 to 6 pound range. And there is some real simple modifications that you can do to lighten that trigger to around 3.5 pounds. And there's videos on YouTube you could check out. Just call it a trigger flip for the Buckmark. So check that out if it's something you're interested in. Alright, we have trigger guard here. Nothing fancy. There's no serrations on there. Just smooth steel. Moving on, we have a nice 5.5-inch bull barrel. Real heavy, but not too heavy. It really helps keep the gun to point. Keeps it pointing well. It makes the gun accurate. And for accuracy, we have just a plain plastic bladed front post for your sight. Works well. Nothing fancy, but then again, you don't really need it. This gun just works, and that's used in combination up here with your rear sight. And the rear sight is notched, and it's adjustable for windage and elevation. Real simple. So that's basically just the characteristics of this gun. It's no nonsense, plain target pistol. It shoots 22 LR and it shoots it all day. I've shot various types of ammo in there: CCI Blazers, Federal, bulk, Winchester bulk. Just picked up some mini mags because I want to do an accuracy test with this gun and see how different ammunition shoot and what kind of results you could get. And right now I just shot some Winchester, and I'll be quick with the accuracy portion here, but eventually I'm going to do an accuracy video. But I did shoot at 5 yards, 7 yards, 10 yards, and 15 yards, and I had really good luck at 5 yards, keeping those shots all within about an inch. And 3 of the shots, I mean, just drilled the same hole. So the gun is accurate. Out to 15 yards, I was keeping everything within 3 inches. And again, this is my first pistol. I purchased it 8 months ago, and it is that accurate as long as you practice with it. It's definitely a good practice target pistol. It teaches you how to grip the gun, teaches you trigger control and sight alignment. It's a great training tool, and it's good for beginners all the way up to experts. You could never go wrong with owning a 22 LR. It's honestly a pistol that everybody should own in their collection, whether it's a Buckmark, a Mark III, or any other 22 LR out there. There's some really cool guns. Ruger has that really cool SR22, which looks like a lot of fun, something I might even consider picking up again too. I don't think you could ever have too many 22 LRs. They're fun guns. Basically, and this gun runs like a tank. I wanted to mention, I don't clean this, field strip this gun often at all. As a matter of fact, I've only field stripped it once, and that was yesterday, and that was after around 6,500 rounds. Primarily after every shoot, I just pull the slide back, spray some Remington oil in there. This stuff I got over here, I have pretty good luck with this stuff. I can't go wrong with it. It's cheap and it works good. I shoot everything down, shoot some down the barrel, brush everything out, run a bore snake down the barrel 5 or 6 times, wipe everything down, put another thin coat of Remington oil on there, work the action, wipe everything off, and it's good to go. But like I said, after 6,500 rounds, it was time to do a good field strip, and that was simple. All I had to do was, up top here, you have this this bridge assembly, and it has two Allen screws, one here and one in the back right here. All I did was unscrew that, pull that off. The firing mechanism comes out, the firing pin mechanism comes out with a guide rod and spring and bushing. Just pull that out, spray everything down, brushed it off, wiped it all down, re-lubricate, and it's good to go. Now the gun is just silky smooth and just fires everything flawlessly. Can't go wrong with this gun. Highly recommend this gun. I hope this video was informative for you guys. If there's any other questions you got here, just leave some comments and I'll get back to you pretty quickly. I love guns, I love gun reviews, I love gun videos, I love everything about guns, and I'm here to help you guys, and I hope you guys are here to help me as well. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. Like the video, don't like the video, don't matter to me, just enjoy. Guys, take care, and look forward to some more videos coming from me. Take care, bye-bye.